Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Matt, and yeah, we're going to be talking about the whole YouTube restricted video thing. Because I've been asked to talk about this now for a week, and at first I didn't really know what it was because it was under a different name. It was under the YouTube Age Gate, and I was asked to look into it. I got really busy because I'm getting ready to move. As you can see, you got the boxes over here, and I just didn't get the chance to look into it. And then, of course, over the course of the weekend, it blew up and we learned more about what it is. It's in fact the restricted video option that's available on just your browser. It's a single standalone browser thing. It's not indicative to your entire account or indicative to any specific profile. So it definitely kind of brought more things into light in terms of what it was. Because at first I was very curious. I didn't know that it was the restricted mode. I didn't know that at all. I thought that YouTube started just like banning videos. It started blocking videos if you weren't subscribed or something, because that's what it was kind of pitched to me as. And at first I'm like, oh, fuck YouTube, god damn it, you fucker did this shit again, right? Like getting all kind of angry about it. But then I heard about the whole LGBT Q situation with Tyler Oakley coming out and criticizing it, and then a bunch of other gay and lesbian and bi and trans and queer and two-spirit plus, I don't know, whatever the fuck else, identifying as YouTubers started talking about it and looking at it as it was actually attacking LGBT YouTubers. It's not. That's probably my favorite thing about this. I mean, the whole thing is stupid. It is. Ultimately, it's very stupid. But at the same time, I'm not as mad at it as a lot of other people are. And the reason why I'm not mad at it is because it's optional. It is. It's entirely optional. It's relegated to a single browser. You can move it, sure, from browser to browser, but ultimately, that's it. You take it off, all the videos are there, no questions asked, move on with your day. That's my personal take on it. But I do see why people are upset, because as it comes from most of these situations, if YouTube is not communicating that to anybody, it feels like it's something that's being done, you know, kind of like from behind closed doors. It's being done to hurt people. It's being done to impact channels that they don't like, so on and so forth. It's just a lack of communication. That's YouTube's biggest fucking problem, is a lack of communication. And it's one that they need to work on, which is why I'm totally on board with people calling out this thing. While it is optional and I'm not mad at it, I am on board with people calling it out, because YouTube needs to, when they fucking make these changes, to address it to the point of where we know what the hell is going on. Many YouTubers out there will follow, like, you know, Team YouTube on Twitter. They will check the blog. They will check what's going on. We follow like tubefilter.com, which gives us updates as stuff comes out. We are usually always trying to be in the know of what is happening on the platform. YouTube just does everything they can under the sun to never tell us what they're doing, which then causes confusion, and it causes panic, and it causes anxiety. And the reason why is because those of us who do this full time, it's pretty much our primary source of income. It's the way we earn a living. It's the way we pay our bills. It's the way we do things. And when that is threatened, which restricted mode very much feels like it's a threat, then they get really mad. And they have every right to, by the way, every right to be mad about this, because it's not communicated and it makes it feel like you are being attacked. Now, on the other side of this, I have to also kind of point and laugh at the LGBT people being upset at this, because quite frankly, this is the future you wanted. This is the future you campaigned for. Now you're caught up with it. Welcome to the jungle, right? This is your fault, essentially. Those of us on the free speech side of YouTube, the anti-SJW, the pro free speech people, we have all championed for the longest time none of this kind of shit. None of this stupid shit whatsoever. But you guys, oh my god, it's like every video. Why are they being mean to me in the comments? I need to do a way to get rid of this, right? The fucking white nationalists on YouTube, they're just being mean, you know, whatever. This is your fault. That's the long and short of it. It's your fault. You're now caught up in it, and you're pissed off. And that's why I find the whole thing to be funny. Because, like I said, ultimately, if a person doesn't know about it, they're not going to turn it on. And if they do know about it and they do turn it on, they're the ones that are being impacted. Because, like I said, it's not account-wide. It's not a default setting that you have to turn off. Not yet, and I hope to God not. But it's not a default setting you have to turn off. You have to manually go and turn on restricted mode, and then it gets restricted. right? And so I understand the idea is essentially for kids, right, to not see a lot of the content, because let's be fair here, my content is not aimed at a kid. My content, I say fuck, I make dick jokes, I make jerk off jokes, I make a lot of phallic oriented humor, and I don't want like a 10-year-old seeing that shit. I don't want that at all. So I could understand a parent coming in and saying, let's make sure you're not looking up any of the videos about how a woman can wax or shave her vagina, because those are like softcore porn on YouTube. Seriously, if you're ever looking for jerk-off material, just go look up bikini waxing. Not even kidding you. It's legitimately like softcore porn. Yeah, it's insane. And it's there. It's there. There's a lot of shit on YouTube that a lot of kids shouldn't fucking see. And so, yeah, totally, like, have that shit be restricted. But it should be the parent's choice, right? It should be the parent's choice, and it should never be default, and so on and so forth. Now, Philly D said, well, they have YouTube Kids, which makes it a lot easier for, kids to get in there and watch stuff that, kitten videos and everything else, and not have it be impacted. Now, when you go back to the LGBT side of things, because again, this is where I kind of laugh at what they're doing. They're like, YouTube is supposed to be a safe space. We come here to be safe. No, you come here to give your opinion on things, and you're going to get lumped in with the rest of us. And that's okay. That's the other side of it. It's okay. This is the future you wanted. But like I said, you are straight up now dealing with a problem of your own creation. So that's one of the reasons why it's fun to kind of laugh at you in this regard, because you wanted a safe space. You thought by pushing YouTube to create a safe space would enable you to not have any competition or any people looking up responses to a lot of your fucking nonsense, right? The fact that you've got people out there making videos aimed at kids that are just like fucking wacko in terms of like talking about like gender identity, because because a 3-year-old has full functioning understanding of their genitalia, right? Like that kind of shit. Like there's shit out there that should probably be age restricted and caught up in that same filter. Now, like I said, it's not default, so I'm not mad. It's there. It's something we all have to deal with. The key is to let YouTube know that it's stupid and that they should get rid of it. But it seems like the only community that they're going to even fucking adhere to in this particular case, or they're going to fucking buckle to, is the LGBT community. Because, of course they are. People on my side of things, on this side of YouTube, we don't get any love. We don't get any protection. We're on our fucking own, and it doesn't matter what we want or what we do. We're always seen as the enemy because we're pro-free speech. We're anti-safe space. We're anti-trigger warning. All right, we want people to speak their mind. We want people to put their thoughts out there in their own way, and to develop an audience and to start a dialogue, so on and so forth. But now that those people are dealing with the shit we deal with all the time, they're acting like special snowflakes. They're acting like they're the oppressed. They're not the oppressed. Like I said, it's your fucking fault. So we'll have to wait and see what YouTube does with this. I honestly feel they're probably not going to do much, maybe kind of change the algorithm. But they're not going to get rid of restricted mode. They're not going to get rid of any of that shit. Because YouTube is legitimately attempting to become something more along the lines of a TV network. You can see it, it's in the cards. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know if it's ever going to ever truly happen. But you can feel that's what they're trying to do. And as a result of that, I feel like people on my neck of the woods, our days are numbered. For a multitude of reasons. But in the meantime, I ain't going to stop doing this because of some restricted mode. I'm not going to stop my daily job, my career, something I love to do, because of an optional setting. I'm going to keep doing this, keep being here every single day, and I'm going to fucking call out YouTube for not giving us the information ahead of time like they should have fucking done in the first place. Because that, again, is the biggest problem. If they would just give us the information, put it out there in a way that is going to circulate out like more emails, more notifications in our dashboard, then we have a solid understanding of the changes that are going to be made. And then when they hit us and we don't know it, or when they hit us and we do know it, then we are at least informed and can react accordingly, which is what I fucking want. So we'll have to wait and see. But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Go ahead and write them down in the comments below. My name is, of course, Mundane Matt. If you haven't already, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check back daily for more content, or if you're bored, vlog channel up here, movie news channel right here. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Peace out.